Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new series on the channel of Total Extreme Wrestling. In this series we're going to be starting an entirely new company based in England with the sole purpose of trying to take down the Americans and beat the WWE at their own game. So the company is Great British Extreme Wrestling. So without any further ado, roll the credits. Based out of central England, we've gone into the editing settings and we've added a number of stars to our roster, which we'll go through the roster in just a small moment. But we have set ourselves some self-imposed limits on what we can and can't do with the roster. So in terms of our positioning inside the world, we've made it so we are quite a way behind the WWE and New Japan Wrestling, but we are ahead of all the other British companies, promotions. We are still a little bit behind, but pretty much on a level with TNA and Ring of Honor. In terms of the rules for editing the roster, we want to make sure that as a company we are better than the WWE in every possible way. So we've limited ourselves to having an exact split between male and female performance. So if we've got 22 males, we have to have 22 females. From that, the bulk of what we were allowed to sign pre-game had to be from the UK and Ireland. We weren't able to just go to America and get all the best wrestlers and just shove them all into one company, because that would be kind of pointless and we'd end up being WWE anyway. So there are, as you'll see on the roster page in a minute, there are quite a few big names in there, the UK and Irish born, but we've mainly steered away from bringing in too many internationals. The rules we set ourselves beforehand were if we had 21 men and 21 females, 15 had to be from the UK and Ireland. They could be signed from anywhere. So we could get them from the WWE, we could get them from the other brands that I later on said we can't sign for international superstars from. So that's 15 UK and Irish, 6 international, of which one of those can't be American. So we're only allowed 5 of those American, or well, not just American, Canada and Mexico, North American, and one of those has to be from anywhere else in the world. But those guys couldn't be signed from WWE or any of the other top companies. We had to search for either free agents or player competitors that were at much smaller companies, just had to bide in their time before they got signed up by a big company. So that's the rules. On to the actual roster. Previously gone through the editor rules. I forgot to explain that actually during the game we are allowed to sign anybody as long as we do it legitimately through the actual game process of offering them new contracts and building the reputation. We will eventually be able to sign anybody we like. However, keeping in mind the roster rules for the editing, this is the roster. As you can see, there are a few big name stars on each side. We've got Paige, we've got Becky Lynch, we've got a few ex-WWE stars and Lila, Kelly, people like that thrown in there. On the male side, of course, we've got Sheamus, Wade Barrett, Drew McIntyre, Neville, Finn Balor, Ryback, all available via the rules we set ourselves at pre-game. There's a few guys, like young English guys there from NXT. We've got the Dudley Boys down in the propping up the tag team division. But as you can see, most of the people on there, particularly on the female side, are people you won't recognise. In terms of reputation, we've got to do a lot of work to try and build up these girls' reputations so that they can hold up the roster as equally as the men can do, which is exactly what the main aim of this game is. BT Sport have been on at us a little bit over the roster and decided that we need a little bit more ethnic diversity. As you can see, Devon Dudley and Honey are the only sort of two people with ethnic diversity we have in our company. So going forward, that's something that we're certainly looking to change, and we want to sign a few more people to give us some promotion in various different cultures. And in terms of our announced team, we've got the good old legend that is Jonathan Pierce from Robot Wars and Match of the Day fame. Stacey Keebler is color commentary. She can give us some advice. Again, I wanted someone female on the roster just to, even it up and make sure that as a company we are as fair as possible in terms of equal opportunity. And then we've got Conor McGregor. I figured that, he's well known in this country and might be a project that he's interested in getting involved in. A few bits of tidying up, just company's owned and ran by William Regal. He's decided to branch out on his own and do a whole new company in this country, and we've currently got backing from from BT Sport. That's where our shows will be shown and our pay-per-views, and it'll also be on Netflix in the United States of America and other companies. We'll be doing a pay-per-view once a month. There will be a schedule out later for the pay-per-views, and every Friday night will be Friday Night Fight Club, which is our Raw style program to combat the WWE. So that's the roster and the company as it stands. Big shout out to my writing partner John. He's going to be helping me create this mammoth of a beast that we're trying to create in Great British Extreme Wrestling. There will, like I said, be episodes out every Friday. So if you want to get involved, if you want to listen if you want to be involved and listen and watch the videos, everything, remember to hit that bell, hit that subscribe button and like the videos.